What's got you so mad today?
Me?
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to run. Everybody wants to run. That's good. Strut that ass. 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 When you start walking, my friend, and you get 10 and 15 miles on the highway, when you start walking, my friend, you'll be half dead. It's a chauvinistic big attitude. It's a chauvinistic big attitude. It's a chauvinistic big attitude that you're gonna do something because you work at the arsenal and you got a fucking Mercedes-Benz and you ain't gotta walk every day, so you gonna get that. Strut that ass, 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 strut that ass. Why don't you just walk? Why don't you just walk? Oh shit, no you know. Oh shit, no you know. Why don't you just walk? Why don't you just walk? Oh shit, no you know. Oh shit, no you know. Strut that ass, 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 strut that ass.
Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around. TV Underground has the best video clips in town. TV Underground has the best video clips around.
Cheers, everybody. Back again after an epic stream this morning. Back again to do another one. Do it all over again. Please give the stream a big like. And we're going to watch some other stuff. The news has got me so down. I'm a little bit against the news, especially the political news. So we're going to watch T-Bob. I mean, he's going to talk about the political news, but filtered through T-Bob, the news might be a little more uplifting, a little more interesting. Let's take a look at this right now. Why does he have music? Is this the beginning of T-Bob's stream?
Might be. Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, wee, baby.
There we go. That was an interesting intro.
Wow. That's all I got to say about all of it. It might be because I'm pretty fucking stoned. Like, I don't need a glass of what I got left in here. I'll just drink right out the damn bottle how I feel about it.
Drinking it right out of the bottle like a real man. What is it? Is it Big K? Huh. I'm not familiar with this brand. I can't read what it says on top. It's some off-brand cola.
You go get yours. That's mine. You want to drink out of mine? Go ahead.
No. No, thank you, Bob.
I got a little fungus thing going on, though. It might eat away half of your skin if you don't.
You got a flesh-eating fungus? What?
Catch it in time. But you go ahead and drink after me if you want to.
Nah, I'm all right, Bob.
I got treated.
No, Bob. No, thank you.
So you might not want to drink after me. I'm just kidding, guys. You never know. That's
just joking, bro.
The thing about it. You don't know what that person had their damn lips on last night, do you? Think about that one for a minute.
I could take a couple guesses.
And if it's something you don't want to think about, then don't pick that kind of woman. Simple as that.
Wow, he's got a serious audio sync issue going on right now.
What you talking about, Alfred?
What you talking about, Willis? Does he dip too?
What you talking about, Billy? Why is it always Billy in the movies anyway?
It's Willis in the TV shows.
What you talking about, Ernest?
You know what I mean, Vern?
And why can't it be a white guy that is known to use that phrase for a change? I mean, they're taking over white roles and trying to turn.
Damn it, the DEI, they're taking over white roles.
Black and stupid as hell in some cases.
Wow, Bob.
Captain America, that shit ain't gonna go, man.
That's an old thing that's been around a long time. They just now made it into a movie. There's been a black Captain America before.
I'm already boycotting that shit.
Why, and, Bob? I thought you loved black people.
I could see by reading the comments about it. There's a lot of other people are too. And ain't nobody falling for no goddamn pink Superman either. That shit get boycotted right up out of comic. Because it is comedy. No. We know who the last great Superman was, and he had the Superman outfit on.
Who was it?
And he wasn't going around trying to cop fill no other man's rear end, or maybe compliment it, or whatever. You know, God forbid Deadpool pulls up in the mix of that. Oh, got Batman to look over because he's wearing a bit of pink now too.
I have not heard of a pink Superman. I saw the trailer for the new Superman movie that's coming out, and he wasn't wearing pink, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Do you know?
Yeah, it's Batwoman now.
There was a Batgirl before.
And of course Deadpool be thinking, yeah, baby, I got it like that. And she's, oh no, honey, I was talking about, you do got kind of, but no, I was talking about, the hole in your pants, like right there. Now, honey, did you go to the restroom today or something? I heard you was strong and all, but damn. Oh, no, that was Superman did that last night. Oh, they say you can heal fast, huh? Let's find out. No, that's all kinds of wrong. And you see, you got this way while you're still a behind virgin, and you ain't gonna be a virgin no more.
A behind virgin.
Bitch. Don't make me break your arm on accident holding you down.
What?
Oh, you're my new bitch from now on, baby. What you do, say no to Superman? Oh, this is just fucking funny how they can take those comics. But really, nobody wants to watch that fucking shit and think of a Superman, right? Because, if you're watching that shit, that's a whole nother kind of Superman.
What?
Oh, shit, man. No matter how good looking your wife is, she'll be safe around that Superman. You won't. Yeah. You might want to put something under your shirt, make yourself look a little flabby and shit. Maybe he won't check you out with his X-ray vision.
Wow. Creepo Superman in Bob's Weird Reality.
Oh, Oh, virgin butthole, huh? I can see it from here. Oh, hey, big guy. Ever had a date with a Superman? Oh, no, don't want to. No, not interested, not interested. Are you trying to put me down?
A kryptonite butt plug.
No, I'm just not interested. Thank you. Not interested. I'm married. Thank you. I don't cheat on my wife. I'm not interested. Thank you. But, well, I mean, shit, you might piss old Superman off there. You better keep on walking and don't say nothing.
So he's fantasizing about a gay Superman? Is that what's happening? T-Bob's always thinking about gay shit. Constantly.
Just say hi. Keep on walking. I wouldn't even say hi. I might think you're interested. Oh, then you might never get rid of him. See, we're not interested in that Superman. We want the old Superman who loved Lois Lane back.
Pretty sure that's happening in the new movie. I don't know what Bob's talking about here. Can someone fill me in on what the fuck Bob is talking about?
Superman costume and kicking everybody's ass. Why does everybody got to use kryptonite on Superman?
Because it's his only weakness, because he's the most overpowered superhero ever. So they had to come up with something random that could actually hurt him, a very rare mineral.
That's supposed to be a little known secret. I didn't like that when that one character, Superman, let the cat out the bag. Oh, yeah, the one thing that can hurt me is kryptonite from my home planet. It would render me, well, weak like you. Yeah, maybe weaker. And all that. And they could stab him with it and all that bullshit. Take that out and give us our real fucking Superman. How about that?
The kryptonite shit's been around for a long time.
Stop making him weak, man. That's Superman. Ain't nobody supposed to be able to whoop his ass. Ain't nobody.
I mean, if there's no possible way anyone can beat his ass, then it's just boring at that point. There has to be some way. There has to be some kind of challenge.
Superman, but the Hulk. But the Hulk can't fly, so he's got to be able to.
Oh, the Hulk has nothing to do with Superman. The Hulk is Marvel.
On the back.
Kryptonite first appeared in the 1943 episode of the radio series The Adventures of Superman. Then it appeared in DC Comics in Superman number 61 in 1949. So the concept of kryptonite predates T-Bob here.
Takes him up in outer space. That shit wouldn't really work anyway. Because he could reach down behind him and grab both his fucking arms and stretch him out and rip him in half. So I don't see the Hulk. The only way Superman can get out of it is if he maybe try to kick the Hulk further in outer space as he was letting go, so Hulk didn't grab both his fucking arms.
Well, so T-Bob just doesn't pay attention, is what I'm saying, right? I'm guessing T-Bob just doesn't pay attention because he thinks the Hulk and Superman interact with each other.
Or if he did grab both his arms, try to kick out of it, that'd be his only hope of getting out of that fucking them grips right there. And whatever happened to the original Hulk? You know, when he was gray before he was green?
I think that was like a ink shortage or something. Like they wanted him to be green, but in the first issue he ended up looking gray, but they corrected that right away. And then in the 90s they actually had a gray Hulk that was smaller and not as powerful, but had more intelligence than the original Hulk.
I remember that comic book because I wished I'd have kept that one.
What, the original Hulk?
I had the number 1 and the number 2.
You liar.
I know all about the original Hulk.
No, you don't.
Well, I can't get this motherfucker to pay attention to me here, what I'm trying to tell it to do, so I got to make it do what I want it to do.
Sure, the Hulk and Superman can interact in fan fiction. There was a few Marvel DC crossovers back in the day.
Like that. And you might ask, T-Bob, why do you always in hell before you put a dip in tobacco in your mouth?
Tobacco?
Huh? I guess it's customary so you don't sniff none of it up your nose. Because if you do, you'll know it. It's not going to be no maybe about it. I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm going to go get a big long roll of toilet paper and start blowing my damn nose.
Looks like they did a Superman versus Spider-Man crossover. There's been a few of them over the years.
I'll probably just take it to the sink. Do that first, right away. Why waste my fucking time?
X-Men versus Teen Titans.
Got a mustache.
What's up, Cobe? Glad to see you here.
No matter what, if you get dipped, you always exhale through your nose. And well, if I did somehow get some on my mustache because I was drunk as fuck and try to put it in my nose or something, and then put it in my mouth, I'm blowing it off so I'm not inhaling it when I go to inhale, see? I got to blow it off my mustache. But I never have really ever done that. I guess it's just something I developed.
When did the Hulk come out? I'm guessing in the 60s. Yep, 1962. The Incredible Hulk, #1, May of 1962.
When I became a dipper, and I've just always done it, no matter how stupid it sounds. I don't know what to tell you on that, folks. It's just my way, the way I am, the way I do things. It's like that fellow I was talking with on the last live stream. You can recognize other good people because it's just common sense from the ground up at a certain point. You dig?
Okay, Bob.
Like I always want to help others. Yeah, that's important. Look out for your own interest. Don't let people walk over you, not even in court, which is where I'm going.
Fox Sickos, long live Ozzy.
I just want to correct the record. I want to set the record straight about
T-Bob is a lot older than he looks.
a few fucking things.
I think T-Bob is like early 50s or something like that.
And so, while I will cooperate with the FBI at any point in time that they need me to do so, and they know that I will, here's the thing about it. I still got to sue them for what I...
Nobody here, Dwight, nobody here would know where Naked and Laughing is right now. Nobody present right now knows where she is. She's probably at home, though, driving her parents crazy.
Ready took place. See? You got that Skippy. You got that Super Skippy. You get that out of sight Scoopy. See where I'm coming from? So it is what it is, baby.
Did I say it backwards? Yeah, he's younger than he looks. If I said he's older than he looks, that's just me. I fucked up.
My whole life, I've remembered one song from my childhood.
What's that song?
And that song is, you can't keep a good man down. No, no, you can't keep a good man down. Can you dig it, baby? And while my enemy try to hold me down, they just can't do it. Because everybody sees the truth in me. And you see what I'm doing. And it all starts with this first lawsuit. That's why I tell people, hit me up with them donations, baby. Don't hold back. Oh, no, don't
A lawsuit?
Baby, don't do that. This is the time for giving right here. Yeah, besides, taking care of the children, make sure they have a good Christmas and you get plenty of liquor in you, like I know y'all did through the New Year's, then, Well, now what do you got to root for? Shit, hit it up my way and just stay along for the ride, and you can see what goes down. That's what I'm telling you. And it's all good, baby. It's all good. Donald Trump is getting tired of winning. I'm fixing to just be getting started, baby.
He just got started winning, meaning he's a loser? He's been a loser this whole time?
Go over here to this one, see if I got it.
T-Bob is a sicko.
I'm looking for something. Give me a little bit of time here, guys. Yeah, I'll talk about that topic here in a minute. Oh, Aaron is watching from my main channel where I got 2.34K subscribers. That's pretty good, I guess, for, what I do.
Yes, his fake wives do know that he's a loser because they're all catfish scamming him.
Tulsi Gabbard and Pam are smoking hot cougars. Oh, yeah, they are too. But they're smart, man. And look at all the good they've already done 1 week in office. Wait, give it 1 more week now. Let Tulsi have a chance to do a little catch up there. Or is it Pam? Might be the other way around. I don't know, but I think they're going to.
Pam got in before Tulsi. Pay attention, Bob.
Man, that's just adding pieces to the puzzle. He got Elon, and Elon got his team together and went in and started, we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to fire all them people, we need to get rid of all that, we need to get rid of this whole fucking department over here. And while we're at it, we need to get rid of that one and that one and that one and that shit over there too. And whatever Musk says, he can hold it up in court because that's why he's got all these fucking geniuses that make up the 100.
He can hold it up in court because he's got endless money to pay for lawsuits, but I don't think that's how it works.
People that he's hired so far. The smartest people in America is who's on that team. Especially in the areas of finance. Like, can you follow the money? Not like these guys can follow the fucking money. So therefore, I couldn't follow it like that. Well, I probably could, but I'd have to have a much better computer system. I'd have to have about 10 computers. Really good ones, too. Not cheap shit. No.
T-Bob's a dreamer. He's an absolute dreamer.
Now, I'd have to probably make them myself, my own little fucking laptops or something. They'd have to skip along. They got to have speed, but they got to be able to hold, 50 fucking tabs at one time kind of shit. I need the top of the line shit.
He needs the best computer to have 50 tabs open at once. I like how his computer requirements, his usage requirements are like the most boomer shit you can imagine. He needs 50 browser tabs open at once.
Man, I tried that before. It took me like a whole fucking week and shit. I gave up at a certain point, but I made my point. My point went across. I was tracing the Hinkle family money. Now, at the shit they're doing, every one of those geniuses would need computers like that. And a bunch of them, because you have to be able to turn them all on at one time and say, there's the line from A, and you get 6 computers over to Z. And if they need 10 computers to hold all that with no problem, then you got to go through all 10 computers.
Yeah, 50 tabs is unmanageable.
50 tabs on it.
10 tabs is unmanageable.
Look, there's that money. Ding, 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 ding. Look at there. Look. There's the fucking trail. So, if you were in that situation, that you could do that, and you just shut that department down, and Trump says, I want to know everywhere this money's been going every year for the past so many years. He went way back too, didn't he? Like, way the fuck back there. And he's taking each one of those and looking through them personally to see whatever Musk people came up with, because they got to look down every one of those ahead of him. And then they're going to have a series of things figured out. Hey, A, B, C, D, and that, and that, and that, and split up 10 ways from there. But they can follow the money. Now, let's say you get enough information on 100 people right now, and you could tie them all in together with the world, the leader of the world mafia, the Hinkle family.
Yeah, he's obsessed with the Hinkle family.
Hinkle.com. Go look at all that fucking shit they own. So, you can, then if you continue to do that, you'll know who's in bed with who all the way around. No matter what, your name will pop up on this fucking list. The way these guys can link this shit out. Now, if it's one of those...
Yeah, I think it's MK Ultra, where you can open 50 tabs at once. Yeah, the Hinkle Family Fun Center. Anytime I hear Hinkle, I think of the Hinkle Family Fun Center in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Every time. Like clockwork.
Guys who reports all this shit back up with all these fucking names and shit like that, because you're bumping through every fucking thing, and as you go through everything, you're popping names out left and right. And a lot of these people are mainly majority Democrats, all your top Democrats, as well as anybody associated with that group that collect money for the Black Lives Matter. Blue, what was it? No, it was Blue. Act Blue, that's it. Anybody that got money from them fits this description of being in league with these people. Because it's going to be all the same ones getting it here. It might be getting it there and there and there and there. It's always those same fucking Democrats. And anybody can look up who the hell they are. Even Pocahontas is a part of that. But see, Trump just cut off her butter roll. She ain't getting no more money like that. No more. All that money we was sending out for no reason, didn't need to be sending it to these countries, was getting sent right.
I don't think it was for no reason, whether you agree with it or not. It was definitely for a reason.
Right back here and right back into the Democrats to get them elected. A good chunk of it was anyway. It's called free money, running for office under the tax dollar. That's what you call mafia, man. And right now, Elon Musk is saying, he's telling you point blank. What did Elon just call for today? Elon Musk is calling for mass impeachments.
How about, can we impeach him?
Mass impeachments implies that you have a lot of people, like more than 12 people, because 12 is kind of a mass, but it's not really a mass. Elon was referring to 50 to 100 or more.
Okay.
Of all of these people.
Do you talk to Elon, Bob? You seem to know. You seem to read between the lines a lot. Do you have insider information?
They can prove belong to this triad here. You call it the world mafia. They were all in league together. And he can prove that. And if he has that evidence, which obviously if anybody does, Elon Musk and Donald Trump have all of that information right there. Now, if that constitutes a mafia under our current laws, they can either get impeached, step down, and or be prosecuted. So Elon Musk is letting you know he has already sent that all of that information off to Donald Trump, and there will be more to come. Trump predicted a lot more is going to come, and a lot of it's going to include all those same names. That's a big... You don't want to talk about sweeping and mopping and buffing the White House. It don't get no shinier than that diamond coat they've been using. Except for diamond wax that you're putting over that coat. Or something better. Well, what's better than that? I mean, damn, it has to be like a mirror. You see right through it, baby. It's still got that little bling bling mirror effect to it. Look at it from an angle. All right. And that could be crystal clear in some cases. That'll freak you out. But let me tell you, you ever seen a floor like that? You know what I'm talking about.
Tell me more, Bob.
The problem with the money trail there is it can give you away, no matter how big the mafia is. The numbers don't lie. And if Elon Musk is holding all that numbers in his hand and he knows it, and he's looking at it, they got it all figured out. They know what few Republicans were involved in this shit. And it could be 50 or more people, easily 100, that's in elected office or appointed positions. And it sounds like that your government is fixing to finally really get cleaned out. That's what it's sounding like to me, what I'm hearing from Elon Musk. Because I'm keeping up with all this shit right now. As you can tell, I'm constantly talking about it. So if you're following along and this all adds up to you like it just did for me, and I just explained it to you, if you understood that, then you obviously understand why the team automatically went from 12 to 50 to 100 like that. Elon finds a pile of gold and he says, we're going to need 100 teams down here to conquer that fucking gold and get it moved to the proper location, right? Now, if he needs 100 people, he got 100 people. 100 teams, he'll get 100 teams. He's going to get whatever he needs to look through all them fucking numbers. And then Trump's moving in right behind him because he'll pass them up. Trump will read, and Trump himself is looking through all them fucking numbers. And if he don't agree with one little thing, he could just put a question mark here and a little note out to the side, note in a notepad, and he could just sit there and pick it clean.
He's just sitting there.
And then he go back.
A lot of people I watch love that he sits there. They're sitting there. They're just sitting there.
And kick it over with his advisors and figure out what's what with all that little mess there. Might be one in, one out kind of thing. So if they nitpick to all these fucking numbers for all them fucking years, and they've already gone back to 1972 that I know of, then, God damn. And Trump's already read this fucking shit. If you can't tell by the way he's been talking lately. How else can he throw dates out there, precise dates, and hit the nail on the fucking head every time? You thought that was just coincidence? He was just throwing dates out there when he was talking? No. He was pulling dates because he thinks logically. He don't think like you or me, the working person with a lot more common sense. We don't think in the way of money. Follow the money. Well, you can't.
I mean, isn't that a quote from Deep Throat? Not the movie, the whistleblower from Watergate. Follow the money.
Can learn that, of course. I've learned it, but I can tell you, you can tell that Trump has already read all of that shit because he laid down the fucking dates to you and said, if you look up every time one of these has existed where they be getting money every single year, and then you look at the list that makes up all that much money, and you're like, that much shit don't need to be there, and then you get rid of all that, but you keep a record of the dates, times, all of that it was on there. You keep a presidential record on that, congressional record, and a Senate record. Fuck, House of Representatives, send them a fucking copy of the record. Send the governors a copy. I'll tell you what you got. is you got evidence against everybody who's living, who's a part of that fucking mafia. That's what you got. And Donald Trump, after looking at those fucking numbers, back it up now. That's when Donald Trump shut it all down. He said, shut it down. US aid is shut down completely. Because he already knew then he had to shut it all down and go through every fucking thing. Like an accounting record, because Donald Trump thinks like a businessman.
That they always say
I'm
that.
I'm not going to look at this top number and say, yeah, that's not that much. Okay, we'll go there. No, I want to know why we're paying Iran $162 million every fucking year. They ain't getting none of that because that's our...
Donald Trump is not the greatest businessman. He's not that high tier of a businessman. He's more of a personality that got his start in real estate. But real estate, he's not in the real estate game anymore. Somehow his last name became synonymous with high class and quality for some reason. And he was smart at marketing his name to people, to buildings, to universities, to stakes, that kind of shit.
Anyway, but let's see where that money's been going here, you know? That's what they've already been there and done. They've got this all figured out. Sent the report to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump said, we're going to end U.S. aid. But until Elon Musk made that comment about mass impeachments, now it all fucking adds up that they knew about this before Trump said shut it all down. They had to. That things were that bad, and they had just started looking into shit. So all of that fucking Kamala Harris free money to run for president bullshit is gone. Pocahontas is pissed off because her money just stopped coming in.
Is he talking about Elizabeth Warren when he says Pocahontas? That's a throwback.
People like that. The Clintons. They had money coming in every fucking year. They were sending money to overseas, and that money was coming right back to the Clintons. You goddamn Skippy. Right to their nonprofit account. All you gotta do is follow the money. Yeah.
Follow the money.
Matter of fact, you can do the same thing with both the Bushes. They put their puppets into Afghanistan and Iran. And they said, we're going to give you that much money, but you're going to kick us back that much money, and here's how you're going to do it. Boop, 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 boop. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Is that a deal? That's a deal. Okay, yeah, howdy, Krishna, to you too. Did I say that? How do you say it? Well, never mind. I'll catch y'all next year. But you make that a reoccurring thing, whatever the deal was. We got to help you.
Yeah. Elizabeth, I know, I recognize the reference. I just wasn't sure if that's who he was referring to. Yes. A lot of white Americans incorrectly say that they were Native American or they have like Native American ancestry. And yes, it usually is Cherokee. Cherokee was like one of the largest tribes, I believe. So, but, you know, if most of them took a DNA test, there'd probably be little to no indigenous ancestry in there.
Rebuild your nation for the next 5 years. And here we are, how many years down the road, and we're still giving them motherfuckers money for that every single fucking year, not to mention all...
If they're Hispanic, there's a good chance they have, like especially like Mexican, there's a good chance they have indigenous stuff, like indigenous ancestry in their ancestry. Having a brain fart right now. You know what I mean?
The other shit we're giving them money for. It could be any country. Afghanistan, Iraq. We bombed the shit out of Iraq.
He says that like he's so proud.
It's a hell of an excuse to put that on the permanent list, huh? Instead of the 5-year list or the 10-year list. Oh no, they put it on the permanent list. Donald Trump just cut all of that fucking spending out. And if you're reading the numbers right, it could possibly be way over $1 trillion fucking dollars a year that they save. In fact, Trump is claiming they've already saved over a trillion, 1.6 trillion or 1.2 or some shit like that. I read a lot of where the articles right now are thinking it's quite possibly up around $5-6 trillion a year that Trump is going to save the United States. I don't know if that's true or not, but goddamn, you know what he could do with 1 trillion, 1.5 trillion? He could have everybody in America who's born here $1 million.
He's not going to do that. And by the way, that would devalue what it means to have $1 million. If everyone in America was just given $1 million, then people be like, oh, I have $1 million. I don't need to do shit right now. I just have $1 million. Like it doesn't work that way. Like it honestly doesn't work that way.
And I think that's what he should do if he saves like $2 trillion or 1.6 trillion to 2 trillion. He ought to just even that out to everybody born in America that's still alive that you can get them the damn money. You know, you got your fucking cuckoos out there to hide. You ain't going to find them motherfuckers. But
Elon Musk wasn't born here, by the way, so he doesn't get the $1 million.
There's a lot of people could use that money in America. Shit, I got 2 lawsuits to fund. That's for
yeah, so T-Bob already tells you he plans to waste it by funding frivolous lawsuits.
Money be going.
So the lawyers will be very happy about that.
Right there.
Please like the stream, by the way. And also, if you would be so kind, trying to get a little closer to the donation goal by doing this stream right now. It's pinned right there in the top of the chat if you want to help me out. Thank you so much.
Down. See, they're playing that music. I can hear it. Put it down the road.
Tip motherfucking train, y'all.
Sometimes people walk by. You know, chill out
Those
over
gay
here.
guys from California.
Over there at that restaurant or what the fuck ever. Hold on a minute. Now I'm going to do like before and hope it don't make everybody deaf.
What are you doing, Bob?
Try to not do that. Hold on a minute. Oh, I got to go up here. You know, you use your phone in a while to go live. I mean, it's like, oh, yeah, I got to do that. Oh, yeah, I got to do that. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. One of them things. It ain't nothing but a thing, baby. Okay, hold your ears. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can turn off my fucking... Oh, fuck, it won't let me turn off my fucking deal here. Probably because it's so close to my fucking PC. Could be a problem. I don't know. You tell me. We'll both know. Now, here it goes. Good luck to you. I think when I bring it in, maybe I could do it, though, before I bring it in. I'm experimenting. I'm experimenting. Oh, I got to enter the studio. Oh, God, this is going to hurt. Let me see if I can turn off any sound or whatever. Let me see if I can do that. Audio. Maybe that'll do it. I'm going to have to change that back. I got to remember to change that back. Okay, here we go. I turned his fucking volume all the way down. That's my own volume.
I'm lost as to what Bob is actually trying to do right now.
Turn this down. There we go. There we go. I hear a little bit. I might have to stuff to try to suppress the noise in the bed just in case.
What is going on, Bob?
I did something right. I don't know what. Hey, look who it is. It's your favorite T-Bob Love coming at you. Everybody give T-Bob Love a hug now. Damn, I love that guy. Yeah, my best friend in the whole world. I'll tell you why. Here.
Did he just say he's his own best friend in the world?
In just a second. I got in and out like a thief, baby.
Baby.
Yeah, I got in and out like a thief on that one. I'm a bad mamma jamma, baby.
Baby.
Well, now I successfully learned how to do that. Without all that loud noise. Oh my God. Boy, that was bad, wasn't it?
What are you doing now, Bob? I'm lost on what Bob's trying to do.
Copy the link. Oh, that even worked faster. I could do it that way. Oh, my chat wasn't enabled. Hold on, let me go enable my chat.
Everybody makes mistakes, I guess. And then the music he was playing at the beginning of this, I don't know. We all aspire to be at Bob's level.
Hold on a minute. I was working on something. My chat's always worked, so why wouldn't it work this time?
Good question.
Something ain't working here. I'll just do it like that. Back that motherfucker up. I want to see if chat's working. Chat ain't fucking working. The weirdest goddamn thing I ever seen. Better restream. Ain't that weird? Chat's always working. Why's chat not working? And I hit.
He broke his chat.
To do it here to make it work, and well, it should be working. Maybe it's this other account over here. I don't see anything there. Cannot be edited. I don't see nothing there. Toggle on and off. I want it on, bitch. Update it now, yeah. I'm already on your fucking standard plan. Oh, you know what it is? I bet I know what it is. Probably.
Is it like the StreamYard chat that he's talking about?
I need to go sign in my other account. Because they're supposed to run together, but sometimes they don't. So, and it's too early.
I'm so confused about what he's doing right now.
I know better than that bullshit. That's chat overlay. There's my fucking, look at that. Hide chat overlay. No, I didn't say I wanted to hide it. I wanted to find out why this high is not going in. That's what I don't get.
Restream. Yeah, the 51st tab just killed his stream. That damn 51st tab.
I'm checking every fucking thing, man. Give me a minute.
Give me a minute, damn it.
Over here. It's got to be in general right.
I love the troubleshooting session. We all get to witness it.
See if I can figure this shit out. Man, that may just be the way I signed in. Fuck, you never know. Let me let you go, and I'll come back live here in a minute. I'll go.
All right. So the stream ended because of some tech issues, apparently. But there you have it. Elon Musk making things happen. Very exciting. I, for one, am very excited. Let's do another thing here. Yeah, he used all of his RAM. He overloaded, he bypassed the mainframe and overloaded his RAM, and he got rammed, and now he doesn't have a virgin butthole. He got ramrodded, baby. He got ramrodded, baby. Quick reminder, please help me reach the goal. Use the link pinned in the top of the chat. Help me get some things moving here. Help me get moving in the right direction. I do have this crazy video. It was on the news today. Out of Chile. Someone was kayaking in the ocean, and a whale just came out of nowhere and swallowed him and then coughed him back up. He probably didn't swallow him, but the whale got the guy in his mouth and then spit him out. Check this out. See that shit? And then the guy's like, whoa, he's back.
Vente. Tranquilo, agarra el bote, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo.
And then there's the whale.
Agárralo, no te subas, agárralo.
That's pretty crazy,
Tranquilo,
right?
Agárralo. Tranquilo, agárrate el cuerdito.
One more time. Right here. So here's the guy, and then the whale's just like, nyom.
Hey, ya, vente. Tranquilo, agarra el bote.
Look at that whale.
Tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo. No te subas, agárralo. Tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo. Vete para la orilla. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Ya voy.
One more time. Just the swallowing part.
Tipped way.
Tip
Keep the train rolling,
train!
you Wokies. Also, Ben, who do you think is the dumbest DP antagonist? Sturgis, Brett, T-Bob, or someone else?
Sturgis is at the top, I would have to say. Yeah, number one, I would say Sturgis is the dumbest.
Hey, ya, vente, vente. Tranquilo, agarra el bote, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo, no te subas, agárralo. Tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo, vete para la orilla. Tranquilo, tranquilo. Ya voy. Tranquilo, ya voy. Tranquilo, ya voy.
Yes! You're losing your marbles? Hey. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Tranquilo. Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Yes, I think T-Bob's delusional, but I think Sturgis is dumber. I don't know. Give me your opinion on that. We could take a vote one of these days. You can tell me what you think. I will say, I believe this is real, but I will say, like, the timing of it, like, he just happened to, like, turn on his camera and start recording and point it right at the guy right before the whale comes out of the water. It is pretty weird timing.
Hey, ya, vente, vente. Tranquilo, agarra el
Let's
bote,
examine.
agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo, no te subas, agárralo. Tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo, vete para la orilla.
Yeah, the timing of it is pretty crazy. And then when the whale, like, surfaces again, it does look kind of weird.
Cognitive dissonance is a drug.
Yes, it is. Fred Fox. Thank you, Fred Fox. I appreciate the money from you, Fred Fox. I can't enhance. I do think the timing of it is weird because, like, the camera had just turned on, pointed at him and zoomed in. Let's see how... It would take a lot of manpower to, like, have a fake whale just pop out of the water, though. And then he surfaces, and then, like, to what end? Like, did they make any money off of this if it was a prank? I'm not a whale expert, so I don't know how realistic that looks. It looks real to me.
Tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo,
I've never seen a
agárralo,
large
no te
whale
subas,
like that in
agárralo.
person.
Tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo, vete para la orilla.
I'll take it at face value until someone can prove that it's not real. Emo Howling Wolf. Okay, Emo Howling Wolf has the capacity to be either the most entertaining or the most boring, depending on what's going on, by the way. Like, Emo... When Emo's having a fucking meltdown, he's hilarious. But when he's just sitting there... Thank you. Tip train, tip train, tip train. Use the stream. I do like super chats, and I appreciate super chats, but Streamlabs is a higher priority, so if you could do that. But either way, whatever's easiest for you. I'll take super chats if you want to do super chats, too. But yeah, yeah. Thank you for helping with the goal. I'm doing, I'm trying to get multiple streams going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did one earlier today, and now I'm doing another one. Yeah, emo, I guess he is emo in a way. Like, he is, like, over-emotional. Let me see what emo is up to. Huh. When I search Justin Emo Hollingwolf, the tap episode where we reviewed Emo Hollingwolf came up. That's pretty funny. He probably hates that. He actually did. I think he did file like a privacy complaint on some of those videos. Let's see. Retirement. Oh. So I think Emo's claiming it's probably from YouTube. He's probably still on Rumble or something. Because someone like Justin Emo Hollingwolf, he can't ever fully go away. Hold on. No. Okay, he retired that channel. I see what he's doing here. I see what he's doing. He just moved back over to his Emo Hollingwolf channel with the little diaper furry character. Oh, damn. Emo has a Valentine's Day crush. He made a whole video about it. Balls! I'll tell you what. We got to 25%. I will drink to that. I still got this nasty tequila. And we'll watch some emo. Why not? We'll watch some Emo Hollingwolf. Here's the video that he labeled retirement. Let's see what that's all about. I think he's retiring the channel. Wow, he's hardly moving. I'll tell you guys what, for every 10% we make on here, let me do it this way. For every $25 we get, I'll do a shot. So once we get to $250, that's my next shot. All right? We're all hanging out here on the day of the Valentines. Here it goes. Oh, it's so bad. Oh. Oh. Only the finest. Where's the chaser? My chaser is water. I don't drink a lot of stuff other than water and kombucha and then like beer, like, you know, like alcohol stuff I do drink, but I don't drink soda. I drink coffee. So like the non-alcoholic drinks that I drink is water, coffee, and sometimes tea and kombucha, and that's mostly what I drink. Please like the stream, too, by the way. Please like the stream. It helps out a lot. Why is he lagging so much?
All right, so how's everybody doing today?
Great, now that you're here, big boy.
Everybody's doing well.
Doing great.
Be a quick live stream.
And when he says quick, he means like 19 minutes. To me, a quick stream would be like 10 minutes tops.
Mike's looking at me like, yeah, right, but it's going to be...
He said a quick live stream, and he already admitted his husband's calling him out like, yeah, right, you don't do quick streams.
Quick live stream. because I have decided to put this channel in retirement, people.
Yeah. Emo claimed that this channel was going to get terminated by YouTube, and it didn't happen. It still exists.
That's right. This channel's going into retirement. I'm going to tell you what led up to the decision and why I decided to put this channel in retirement, and we're going to retire this channel. I don't know if it'll be permanent or not. I don't know if it's going to be forever and ever and ever. I don't know. Because they always say never. But for now, it's going into retirement. So I got to give you guys a little backstory first about why I made this decision. As everybody knows, in the 70s and 80s, we had a mobster by the name of John Gotti.
Uh-huh.
And John Gotti did a lot of things in Costa Nostra that pushed the envelope. Did a lot of things that a lot of people said he shouldn't have did. Pushed the envelope in a lot of areas.
Get her done!
He's probably real lucky that he didn't get eliminated because of some of the shit that he pulled. So he kept pushing the envelope, and he kept pushing the envelope, as we know, right? And he just kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And the federal government kept pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing.
Oh, now you're getting the echo, Emo. You're getting that emo echo.
The federal government kept coming after him with indictment after indictment after indictment. And he was beating case after case after case after case. To the point where he got to the point where he was known as the Teflon Don. Now you're going to wonder why is Emo talking about the Teflon Don?
It's more than just the cases. It's like he can do basically anything and people don't give a shit. Like, he can say anything, like the grab him by the pussy thing. Everyone was like, when that came out, people were like, he's done. Like, people didn't think he had a chance of winning anyway, but when that happened, people were like, he is fucking done. Like, that's it. And even that, like, after that happened, he's fine.
Well, I will explain it why I'm talking about the Teflon Don. Because every time he beat the government and won a case, his ego kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And people warned him that if he didn't stop being in the public eye, because mobsters aren't supposed to have public, if he didn't tone down his ego a little bit, if he didn't stop doing the things he was going to do, a lot of mobsters told him, if you continue to doing what you're doing, John, you're gonna wind up in a prison cell. That's basically what a lot of people warned him about that. But he had an ego as big as the Empire State Building, and he just couldn't let it go. And he had to keep pushing, and he had to keep pushing, and he had to keep pushing. Until one day, the Teflon that kept getting scratched every time he won a case, the Teflon that made him known as the Teflon Don, every time the government came up against him, made him weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker until eventually the Teflon didn't work anymore, and he went to jail, life in prison. So now you're going to say, well, I'm going to compare myself to John Gotti in this analogy. So for 5 years, I've been pushing the envelope like John Gotti. For 5 years.
He's basically the John Gotti of YouTube. Do you guys hear this? He's the John Gotti of YouTube.
I have beat YouTube on multiple times with damn near losing this channel. AKA strikes, we'll call them. Those are like John Gotti's court cases, only we're going to compare them to strikes. And Monograph also believes that the machines, the computers and everything can read your mind, can read your thoughts and all this shit. Another thing that Monograph was just talking about last night. So, I get to January, and I'm saying all these nasty things. I'm using a word as an acronym for the fucking Association of Goon Gang Trolls, but I'm using the shortened version of that. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I kept saying that word over and over again, pushing the fucking envelope.
Okay.
Didn't care what I said. I was getting an ego as big as the Empire State Building.
That's pretty big, but what about, One World Trade Center? Not that big. What about, what is it, the Burj Khalifa? What about that?
I was beginning to think that I was untouchable on YouTube.
You're one of the
untouchables.
untouchables.
I was beginning to think that I was the Teflon emo.
The Teflon emo. Oh my God. The Teflon emo.
And I started thinking this because, of some of the videos I put out lately. You gotta admit, some of the videos I have put out in the last 4 or 5 fucking years, people are on this channel wondering, how the fuck is this channel still here? With some of the things I said. And I get this ego going. I got the John Gotti Teflon Don ego going. And then all of a sudden, because this Friday would be 3 weeks. So we're not quite to 3 weeks. So approximately 3 weeks ago.
Just want to point it out. I don't want to mention it too much, but there's obviously cunty people view-botting the stream right now. I'm thinking this has a lot to do. I'm thinking this has a lot to do with suppression and doing harm to the channel and the algorithm. But that's, I digress, Tubes.
My fucking email address, my primary email address underneath this account gets banned from YouTube. Gets annihilated from YouTube. And the only way I was able to recover the channel, people, is because I made myself a co-owner on several other email addresses. Okay? It's the only reason why I was able to but I can't log into my I couldn't log into my primary email of this account.
Because it's I said I didn't want to talk about this too much, but I guess I'll answer the question because you guys don't really do streaming, so you wouldn't really understand. But when views come in, YouTube looks at them to see if they're real or not, because botting is a thing that's been going on for a long time. And it's easy for YouTube to tell if it's a bot view or not, and YouTube will not count it as a real view. They will look at it, and their system will look at it and be like, yeah, this is a fake view. It's easy for them to spot it. And then I'm suspicious that YouTube's algorithm is like, well, this channel gets a lot of fake views, so why share them in the recommended or anything like that when they're basically getting fake views, and there's no way they can verify where those fake views are coming from. So they just kind of assume that it's being done by the channel itself. So that's what it is, more than likely.
Now.
Which is why I've been having the chat on subscribers only mode for the last several months. This started happening in like August, I think.
So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, okay, because Monograph says sometimes when your Google stuff gets hit, it takes a good 48 hours for Google to erase everything. So when I came on YouTube and I made that video, the end is near, I was expecting this channel within 48 hours to get...
What the hell was that alert sound?
Ziggy, stop. I was expecting this channel to get nuked within 48 hours.
Any fake... Guys, this is the last I'm going to say about it. Any fake engagement is bad. It's not good for a channel to get fake engagement. So, it's being done maliciously. And in the past when this has happened, before I turned on subscriber only mode, I would get a bunch of like super inflammatory comments in the chat too. Like personal inflammatory comments in the chat also. So.
But for some odd reason it stayed. Don't ask me how this happened. So I decided that, so I've been thinking about this for a week. I got some videos that are really, really bad and went over the top. But I also...
And I don't know who's doing it, so I'm not going to name any names, because there's no way I could possibly know who's doing it.
Got a lot of good videos on this channel at the same time. There is over 10 years of there's over 10 years of work on this channel. And I don't have that ego anymore. I don't have the John Gotti.
He's no longer ego howling wolf.
Oh, my ego is big. My ego is as big as an Empire State Building again. I can come on YouTube and say whatever the fuck I want, and I seem to get away with it. And I was pushing the envelope, and I was thinking nothing can happen to me, and then all of a sudden the email gets taken out. And that's when it hit me like a ton of bricks.
A ton of gricks?
That if I continue to use a certain word that starts with an F.
Yeah, it starts with an M. Maggot.
This channel will fail. If I continue to call out the trolls on this channel, the channel will fail. Or as the trolls like to call it, if I continue spurging out at people.
It's a good term. Some people do spurg. Some people do.
Went down. That made me snap out of the John Gotti mode and said to me, "Emo."
I'm surprised he's saying, "Oh, John Gotti mode."
It's time to knock it off. It's time to quit. It's time to back it off, because I strongly believe that if it was to continue, I would lose the channel and all the work that I put into it. So I've been thinking about this, and yes, I made another channel. It took me 5 fucking days to go to every one of my subscriptions on this channel and put them on the new channel. Because I had so many channels I was subscribed to. I basically what I did is you go to your YouTube, you go to your subscription page, down on the left side of your YouTube subscription page, it shows you all the people you sub to. Well, it shows a short list, and then it goes.
By the way, just need 20 more bucks to do another shot. If you want to help out, use the link pinned in the chat to send in a couple bucks so we can get to 250. Once we get to 250, then we can do another shot. I just did a shot a couple minutes ago.
Show some more. And then underneath this, and then it shows another list of people you're subscribed to. And then at the very bottom of that list on the left, it says click here for all of your subscribers. So I opened that up. I was logged into this channel with one browser. I was logged into the new account on another browser. And I went into that page where I had all from A to Z, all my subscribers, and I kept dragging the link from one account to the next account, from one account to the next account. I had to do that with every fucking channel.
So tedious,
all the way down the list. Took me 5 or 6 days of doing that. So everybody I'm subscribed to on this channel, the new channel already has those people. I'm already subscribed to the new people because I had to move the fucking URL of every channel over to the other account one by one and then hit the subscribe button one by one by one by one, and that took fucking days.
It's like extra busy work for emo to have to do. How can we deal with that shit?
And then I thought about it. So I have a new channel, but I decided I'm not gonna, launch that channel right now. I'm gonna use one of my other channels that everybody knows. Okay?
He's going back to the old school diaper furry emo howling wolf channel.
I'm gonna use one of my channels that everybody knows. But as far as this one goes, after that email went down, that was like somebody walking over to me and go, "Emo, stop it." Okay?
Emo, no! Bad, emo, bad.
Okay? Now I know I just did that to myself, but
What happens to that pretty young... Oh, hello, pretty. Is that who you're talking about? Hey, pretty. Like autism powers? He's still around, if that's who you're talking about.
Like when you say something fresh to a woman and she comes over to you and she slaps you on the cheek? Well, losing that fucking email was like... was like Google walking over to me and going, "Slap!"
He says Google like a drunk person. Like if I got really drunk and said Google.
Someone broke into the company van I use but stole nothing. I'd quit to think of that. My tools are locked away from all sides.
Huh.
Anyways, drink a shot.
Thank you.
Social media conservators really are going ape shit.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll do it. Thank you. And just like that, once we get to 275, I'll do the next one. I was hoping all the botting would stop. I hadn't seen it for a while. But it's definitely being done maliciously. Cheers, everybody. Oh.
It made me realize that it's time to quit.
You didn't quit, though. Did you say this was going to be a quick stream?
Videos on this channel to lose it. I got too much stuff riding on it. And, it's it. As of right now, we're not going to use this channel anymore. We're going to use one of my other channels. Not the new one, but...
He's in loop mode right now. Emo does this where he makes his point at the beginning of the video and then continues to repeat the same point over and over and over and over and over again.
one of the other ones that people already know where it is. At least 640 people know where the other one is. Versus 9 people on the new one. So the brand new one that I just made is going to stay as the backup. Yes, I'm making fun of Salty Rant there because he's got a backup channel. Okay? So, with that being said, I think we're going to call it a day on this channel.
Okay.
That's what I think I'm going to do. Because it's gone on long enough. And, I just can't see continuing.
You're moving to another channel. Don't act like you're retiring. You know what? I am kind of surprised. Emo did some clickbait here. Emo did some clickbait. I think he lives. I think this is like an attic room. See how low the ceiling is? I think this is like. I don't know if this is his whole house or just where he keeps his computer, but this looks like an attic room with a low ceiling. There's the neighborhood that I live in, there's only like 4 different types of houses. Like that, or like, let me put it this way. When this neighborhood was first developed, back in like, I think the 50s or 60s, there was like 3 or 4 types of houses, and like all the older houses are like, like they're either split level or they're like 2 floors, but the top floor has like a really low ceiling.
On Valentine's Day, but gladly enough in my situation, I can goon Max to Ben while taking shots.
Thank you, and here we go. We're doing another one. Oh. But yeah, I've seen other channels adjacent to this one get botted in the past. DP. Cheers. I'll do the next one at 300. Oh. Oh. Yeah. We need more. We need more of that action.
Because the ultimate goal is the trolls want this channel nuked. So
they want whatever channel you're using to be nuked. That's what they want. Whatever channel you are using, they want it to be nuked. So think about it that way.
Before it gets nuked, I think I'm going to put it in retirement. Park it.
All right, Emo.
And call it a day.
Okay.
That's what I think it's time to do.
What do you? But hold on though. What do you think it's time to do?
It's time to park it, call it a day, and I'm calling it a draw. Now the trolls are gonna say, "Oh, he's giving up his channel. We want." No, I'm calling it a draw. See, I don't say the trolls won because I'm going to one of my other channels. Okay, I'm gonna start using one of my other channels.
If you're real, go ahead and like the stream, but I'm disabling like public likes on this stream. Cause yeah, you all know why.
That's been established for a while, not the new one. So with doing that,
his other channel is Emo Howling Wolf, and we're gonna watch his latest videos from that.
I'm going to shut this one down, and we're going to call it...
All right, you've already said that like 10 times, so I'm moving on to your next video.
All right, good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be in your part of the world. I'm Justin E. Mahalalov. As we know, YouTube caters to the troll. They don't cater to the good.
They cater?
Broadcaster like myself, the good content creator like myself.
Oh my God.
They give the trolls all the tools on the silver platter to steal my content and make money on my content, where I'm not even allowed to be monetized. I'm not even allowed to have super chats. I'm not allowed to have any support from my YouTube subscribers, but yet the trolls can do that. Well, to circumvent that, if YouTube doesn't want to support us, we'll do it on our own. But you can join our locals today for $5 a month. That's right, you can join locals for $5 a month and become a partner of the channel. That's right, if you would like to become a partner of my channel for $5 a month, go to the link below, locals.com, and join today. Another way that you can find our locals is by going to our Rumble channel. Go to our Rumble channel, which you can see on the screen. And when you get to Rumble, next to the follow button, there should be a red join button. Click the red join button, sign up for locals, and become a supporter today. And you're not limited to just $5. You can put any amount you want in there as to what you want to support the channel as. So if you want to give $50 a month, you can give $50 a month. You want to give $1 a month?
I like his little vocal tick where he's like, $1.
$1. I know local starts the memberships at $5, but you can change that to a lower number if you want. Again, the QRL code for my cat.
I think it's the QR code. He's mixing up URL and QR. The QRL code. The QRL code.
Cash App is up there. Also, again, this is a show that's supported by viewers like you, because YouTube...
What is this, PBS? Viewers like you.
YouTube doesn't give a crap, and we all know that YouTube doesn't give a crap. So, it's up to you, the supporters, if you want to support this channel or not. So again, if you want to join and become a channel member of this channel, go to our locals page and become a monthly subscriber. You will not get anything extra. Again, you will not get anything extra. Now, I know some people make their channels, they get members and then they make their videos members only and stuff. I'm not going to do members only content, because I believe all information should be free and public, and I'm not going to do that. And besides, there's no such thing as exclusive content, because all I need is one troll to join as a member to get a hold of the member content, and then they can rebroadcast it and stream it all over. So why should I make separate content for the members when the trolls can steal it anyway? Because it takes one troll to join a member, and then he can share it to 50 other people. So I'm not going to do any membership-only chats, membership-only live streams. We won't be doing that. This is for support purposes only. I would love to be able to do panels again. That's right, I would love to be able to do panels. But I cannot afford $45 fucking a month on a demonetized channel to have a StreamYards, people. Now, if somebody wants to donate a year's subscription to a StreamYards, then have at it. But it's up to you. This is not a grift for your money. This is not saying pay me or else. I'm gonna keep running my channels as I see fit. I'm gonna still pump out content, regardless of whether the trolls steal my content or not. We're still gonna put out the same content. We're still gonna do the same thing. But it would be a lot easier to do it if we had support by you guys. So again, nobody is forcing you to do this. No, if you decide to send the channel money, you do this as your free will desires. Okay? Again, you can join my channel and become a member of my channel today for as little as $5 a month by going to my locals.
Okay, it's another looper. He's on a loop again. He's a loopity-looping guy. So we're gonna switch. Here's Emo revealing his Valentine's Day crush.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the case may be in your part of Wron. I'm going to introduce to you right now my Valentine's crush. That's right. I got a crush on a couple of people this Valentine's Day, and we're going to reveal who I have a crush on. Okay? Now, I would play music during this, but we all know that YouTube is stupid when it comes to their music, copyright music policies. So we'll just, I'll just ad-lib it a little bit, alright? Alright, so you ready for me to reveal my Valentine's Day crush? Here we go. I want to know what love is.
He's got a crush on this dude, whoever it is. Whoa.
I want you to show.
Aren't you married, Emo?
Me. Oh, yeah. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. I've been waiting for a man like you for my whole life. I've been waiting for a man like you.
Wow, this is kind of making my skin crawl a little bit, you know? A little bit.
To treat me and hold me tight. Oh, Rebel, you sexy darling, you. You know what I love about you, Rebel? Oh, you look so sexy and hot when you want to play with your hair, and then you want to compare.
Is this someone who trolls him? Is that I don't get the? He should explain a little better. Normally in his videos he over explains, so I'm kind of surprised he's not like explaining and explaining.
Oh yeah, Rebel. Oh, you're so cute when you put shoe polish in your hair. Oh,
okay, yeah, he doesn't really have a crush on this dude.
Put shoe polish in his hair, you know. So, you know, you're such a cute guy. You go on and on for days about how you put shoe polish in your hair and you want to fix your hair. Oh, you're so sexy. I like the metrosexual guy that wants to take care of himself, and he's always bragging about how his hair looks versus now versus then. Oh, you're so sexy, Rebel. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, you could be my daddy, Rebel. You want to be my daddy? Is your baby naughty tonight? Oh, shit. Alright, I'm having fun with that. Oh, he's so cute when he goes on and on with his hair. Oh, that's all he wants to do is talk about his hair. Oh, yeah, he's such a gorgeous fella, isn't he? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a few more hair strings, Rebel, to turn me on. Are you gonna play with your hair? Okay. Yeah. I got plenty of hair you can play with, darling. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can have a good old time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And now for crush number 2. Are you ready for crush number 2? All right, here we go with crush number 2. Oh, look at this sexy fella right there. Oh, you know what I want you to do, Abe? I want you to come over here with your fake badge and your fake handcuffs. And I want you to handcuff me to the bed. And then play bad cop versus prisoner on me.
This is creepy, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. You use a little bit of that nightstick action. Ooh, yeah. We can have fun. I'll be your prisoner, baby.
A little bit of that nightstick action.
Give me the shaft all night long. Like I said, I've been waiting for a man like you. Come and arrest me now. Come and get me with your fake badge and your fake handcuffs too. You can make me your prisoner and chain me to the bed, and we can have fun tonight. And as he says in this video, yeah, let's get ready to get on the bed and rumble. Yeah. So this is a nice, sexy lad, isn't he? Oh, yeah. And by the way, guys, Emo's the bottom. And he...
By the way, guys, in case you hadn't already guessed, Emo is a bottom.
He would love for you two guys to just power drive him. That's right. Then put me in your handcuffs, Abe. Arrest me. And use your nightstick to get me in compliance. Bend me over the bed and go, So there's Emo's 2 Valentine's crushes for you. I hope you found this video funny. And I'm not going to tell you if it's the truth or not. But as Abe always says, the truth is always said in jest. So you decide, people, whether this is satire or whether this is reality. Because I'll never tell. Happy Valentine's Day. And let's go back to my other sexy picture here. Oh, yeah, this is another sexy picture. Oh, and there's a nice, sexy guy right there, right? Ooh, yeah. I love him when he puts shoe polish in his hair. Oh, he looks so sexy. Ooh. Rumble.
Is the reason he's not on camera for this is because he's jerking it?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
What's he on?
All right, so that's a rush. It's a rush job video. I wanted to make it to bust balls, but I will never decide. I will never tell you whether it's the truth or not. It's just a little humor for Valentine's Day.
Is that it? Is that why you're doing it? I'm creeped out.
Earlier. The truth is sometimes said in jest, so you decide. All right. But oh yeah, I gotta sit. I'm gonna sit. You know what I'm gonna do with this picture, Rebel? I'm gonna make.
Somebody help me get to $300 here so I can do another shot. I need it. I need it. Do me a solid, all right? Do me a solid. Help me get to 300. Use the link pinned in the top of the chat.
Get a blow up pin up over the bed. That's what I'm gonna do with this picture. I'm gonna make it a blow up over the bed. All right. Because I've been waiting for a man like...
He almost said boy like you. Almost. He stopped himself because he knows how that sounds.
you to touch
He has a good falsetto, though.
me in at night. I've been waiting for a man like you to hold me tonight. I've been waiting for men like you to give me the shaft tonight.
To give me the shaft tonight.
I've been waiting for the man like you to make me ride your purple pony tonight.
Oh, his laughter is so creepy.
All right. Oh, yeah. But you gotta be careful what you say on YouTube.
Yeah, you would know.
I wanted to, be a little bit more dirty and vulgar in this video.
Oh, you did?
If you get too sexual, YouTube will take it down. So, see, but Rebel, the other thing you don't realize is I like my men blonde. So instead of putting shoe polish in your hair, you need to be going to a salon and bleaching that bitch, baby. Because I love men with blonde hair. But then again, you look cute with your black hair. That's right, you look so cute with your black shoe polished hair. Ooh, you look so sexy when you put that shoe polish in. And then he'll sit there at the mirror for hours. And he'll compare himself. Okay? Alright. Yeah, so. Good piece of eye candy right there. Along with this one. Come arrest me with your fake badge and handcuffs. Hey, come arrest me with your fake badge and handcuffs. I'll be your prisoner of love. Your prisoner of love. I can't remember the rest of the song. But yeah. Well, come arrest me with your fucking fake handcuffs and your fake badge. Yeah, we can have a little S&M. Bad cop versus emo.
Train. I got 5 on.
All right.
You got 5 on it. That's good. Now we're really close.
All right, this has gone on long enough, so there you go. There you go, people. My Valentine's crush is revealed. There you go, people. There you go. Because, I hate to say it, Rebel, you'll never get a woman. No, the trolls have ruined your reputation. You'll never get a woman. So, cross over to the other side. There you go. Cross over to the other side, baby. Emo's waiting for you.
He's been doing this for a while. He's got something going on. He's,
Remember, what does Abe always say?
He only a little
creepy. Always said
creepy.
yes, right? All right, happy Valentine's Day. I'm having a little bit too much fun with this, but it was worth it. Alright. Emo howling wolf out. Till next time, stay safe, be well, take care of yourself and each other.
Don't know how to end the stream, Emo? Emo, you haven't ended the stream yet. Oh, he's got to finish. All right. So I'm going to do a quick bathroom break, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll watch some more stuff. How about that? Get that tip train ready for when I come back. See you guys in a minute. Shit. You know, that video used to seem like it was longer. That video used to seem way longer than it actually is. Before, I could have, like, gotten all the way there and came back. But I can't take too long of a pee-pee. Everyone, welcome back. If you guys want to help out with the goal, please send me some Streamlabs using the link pinned in the chat. Help me get to 300. I'll do another shot. I've already done a couple. It's been pretty sweet. It's been pretty key. Hey, 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 hey. How's it going? Sorry about the black screen. I had to take an extra long pee-pee. Oh yeah, time for Shanny. Let's check out Shanny.
Okay, this is No Madness Life, and she said this.
Like eating out, the food is still
Oh, this first salon, you think this is gonna turn things around? No, because you've said it about 10 times in the 2 years you've been there. You're not changing anything. I don't believe you can manipulate him anymore. I think by the look of him and the fact that he wants nothing to do with your channel or the couple's channel anymore, this ride is over, Foodie.
Number one.
100 times Terry Lynn said.
Okay, first of all, I don't know if it was in this, but in this scene, in her, what is it called? The Foodie Beauty is... Oh, fuck, I can't see my glasses. I'm sorry, I'm old as fuck. Foodie Beauty is seething inside that video.
She's seething.
She says that, and she just...
I hate the, like, tooth that's, like, split into... Like, she took one tooth and it like, made it into two teeth.
On about it. She said in order for Foodie Beauty to lose weight, she has to change her personality. Okay. Hi. Borderline personality disorder here.
You always bring this up. You love your attention and pity. You don't get much of it, though.
Here's a truth in psychology.
Oh, Shanny, the psychologist.
That people need to know. You cannot change your personality. You can have DID and have multiple personalities.
Oh, whatever.
But you cannot change your personality. You can change certain behaviors, but your personality will always remain the same. Because it's your personality. It's who you are. It's your affects.
Afflax.
Okay? And frankly, I find it so disrespectful for someone to come online and say you need to change your personality.
I mean, you could take steps to alter your personality. I mean, you can't completely change it, but you can take steps and condition yourself to behave and react differently. Feelings are manageable.
In order to lose weight.
Well, in order to lose weight, you have to be able to deal with the discomfort of hunger. And you have to eliminate things that make you binge. Like, do you eat out of boredom? that kind of thing? Do you eat as a coping mechanism?
I'm losing weight, and I didn't need to change my personality because...
Yeah, because you're on Ozempic.
I know reality, and you can't change...
I know reality.
Change your personality. You can change certain behaviors, but your personality remains the same. Because it's you. It's your essence. Your personality. You can have DID, multiple personalities, which is caused by trauma, and it breaks certain parts of your original personality into pieces. So really, you're not changing your personality. Instead, you're more like exaggerating certain personality traits that you have when you have DID, and sometimes a certain part of your personality is triggered, and that's all you're going to see is that part of their personality. But to change it, you can't do. I will always have borderline personality disorder, no matter how much I hate it.
I don't think you hate it.
No matter how much I hate,
I think you use it as a crutch.
The outbursts that can happen, the anger that can happen, the blacking out that can happen.
The blacking out that can happen.
And the pissed off feelings I can have, that will never, ever, ever change.
I forgot that one of them has sleigh bells as like their phone notification.
And ever go away because it's part of my personality. Yes, there's a disorder within my personality, but that is because it's not like other people. Kind of similar to someone who has autism. You know, we have atypical minds. Our minds are different. You know, people with DID, with their traumatic...
Oh, thank you, RJ. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the stream. Thanks for helping out. I don't know what her issue is. Like, I don't like to diagnose people with mental disorders. I'm not qualified. And even if I was, you have to do like an actual psychological analysis on somebody. So I'm not going to pretend like I know what her diagnosis is or what her problem is. She's got problems, obviously. You know, she had children that she couldn't take care of and they got taken away from her. It could just be substance issues. I don't know. But she uses it as a crutch and as a shield a lot of the time. Everyone's an internet armchair psychologist, though. I just don't like to do that. You know, like I'll say someone's crazy, but I don't mean like clinically crazy. Just they act weird.
Experience they had, their brain is more shattered than others, while mine is also caused by traumatic experiences. And a lot of it is shattered in a lot of ways. You know, I do say I do have a protector, which is...
Even if I hired a psychologist to, like, come on... Psychologists make a lot of money. They usually charge a good amount of money. Most psychologists aren't going to put themselves out there and diagnose someone through watching a video on the internet. They actually have to, like, meet with the person and do a psychological analysis on them. And that can't be done. That normally has to be done in person, you know? Because, you know, we have the technology to communicate kind of face-to-face through the internet, but in reality, you know, there's still an element that's missing there that you can't really achieve through a camera and a screen.
Associated with DID, so I have DID.
Oh, no, now she has DID. It's like merit badges. It's mental illness merit badges that she collects.
D traits. But to go and be so arrogant and haughty and tell someone to change their personality, you're just a straight up bitch for saying that. Because that's something you can't change. You know, would you want people to come to you and require you to change who you are as a person just so you can feel like you fit in? I wouldn't want to hang out with people like that. I would say, fuck you. Fuck you if I don't fit in with you guys. I don't give a shit. I'm going to be myself regardless if you like it or not. I'm certainly not going to disappear as much as you want to wish it to go away. I'm still going to be me. You see? I'm still going to be here. And same with Foodie. She's still going to be here, if you like it or not. How about, instead of expecting people to change their personalities and who they are as a person, how about you just stop watching them so you're not as triggered where you say stupid ass shit like that, Shelly? Just a little food for thought. Because it was a very stupid statement you made. I don't think anyone should be required to change who they are as a person to fit in with a group. To be accepted. It's very rude, arrogant, and an asshole way of thinking.
Yeah, she probably did lose weight. She's on Ozempic. You know, people who are just known for being overweight, they get on Ozempic and they lose a bunch of weight. It's, I mean, like, forever, for the longest time, you know, for the longest time, they were looking for a medication where people could just take it and not change anything else and lose weight. Hopefully Ozempic doesn't have these catastrophic side effects that we find out about a decade from now. But we'll see.
Oh, well, who am I to teach morality? Really? Who am I to just say the obvious, the truth, that you can't change your personality, you can only change behaviors. But your personality is still yours, and yours alone. And frankly, I wouldn't want to change my personality of who I am. I like who I am. I like that I can see people like a book and read them and see their good and bad qualities within them and then judge fairly based on them. See, I don't look at someone and see that they've made a few mistakes and they've fucking bitched people out, and I look at them and I'm like, oh, that's an evil person. No. An evil person is someone who does harm toward you or other people, which she really doesn't do, Foodie. All she does is run her mouth because she doesn't like being talked about in a negative way. Like every other human being in the world doesn't like to be talked about in a negative way. I bet, Shelly, you don't like being talked about in a negative way and being called a bitch by me either. But that's what we do as humans. We judge by what we see. Of course, I'm judging righteously here because I am technically sticking up for my enemy. But you know what? That's something that Jesus would do. Because you know what? Fairness is fairness, and when you're unfair, that kind of ticks me off and want me to bitch you out for it. Because you are being unfair to her, greatly unfair to her. Are you going to see it? Maybe you should change your personality, Shelly, and not be such a judgmental bitch. I don't know. Because it's hard to watch you when you say stupid ass shit like that.
I watch you for the stupid shit that you say. That's my favorite
Tell
part.
someone to change their personality. It irks me.
Change your personality, Shanny. Change your personality.
It irks me so much.
Change your personality.
Because, see, you're just as vile as food.
Almost got it. Getting really close.
Beauty. Shelly. Yeah, you don't show what you eat. You sit there with your little skinniness and think that you're better than her. With your fake fucking YouTube plaque to show everyone how much of a phony you are. Whatever. I see through you. I see right through you, Shelly. I see right through Chantal, too. The only difference is between you and Chantal is fat. And you're not. But you're just as vile and disgusting as her.
Disgusting.
Just this horrible person who does nothing but talk shit about people on the internet. That's what you do. If you like it or not. Peace and Maranatha.
Maranatha. I think she means peace and marinara. Right? Peace and marinara. Ooh. Only need a little more to make the goal. I mean, the short term, the shot goal, for lack of a better term. If you would be so kind. Help us out here. Help us out. It's pinned in the top of the chat. Just need to get to 300. So what, 1150? That's what we need? We need or no. I'm so bad at math. We need $11. Let's forget about the pennies. We just need about $11. 1050. We need $10.50. There's a 5. Well, not yet. There should be, let's see. All right. I found this video and I thought it was interesting. It's LeVar Burton reacting to Donald Trump taking over the Kennedy Center Kennedy Center. Those videos that's in mono. Then I have to switch it. There we go. Yeah, because Trump appointed himself as the head of the Kennedy Center.
Storyteller. That's
what am I drinking? I'm drinking some cheap tequila. Yeah, I had music education in schools. There was like music class in elementary school. I wasn't even, because I don't have kids of my own, I wasn't even aware that they stopped doing that as like as a requirement. I do like LeVar Burton. I grew up with Reading Rainbow. You know, a lot of kids did because he did it for a long time. I didn't really like the character Geordie LaForge very much, though, if I'm being honest. I was not a big Geordie LaForge fan. There was a few good episodes of TNG where Geordie was like the main character of that episode. I don't want to completely throw him out, but there was also some. There was a few, like his character kind of was great. He wasn't as bad as Neelix, but he had, sometimes I'm like, oh, he's kind of like Neelix in some ways. Just like his personality. I guess, no, you know what? I take that back. He wasn't Neelix-like. Who would I compare him to? Neelix also annoyed me, though. There was one episode where Jordy was trying to get laid, and he was on a date on the holodeck with this woman, and he handed her this like pina colada looking drink, and he was like, "Another Coco no-no?" And that just made me cringe every time. Another Coco no-no? There was one episode where of Star Trek Deep Space Nine where Will Riker shows up on Deep Space Nine and he's flirting with Major Kira, and he asks Major Kira to take him for a tour of the Defiant, which was like their like battle starship that they had, and they go on the bridge, and it's assumed that because Riker was always known as a ladies' man, he was kind of like taking her there to flirt. No spoilers in the chat. Come on, guys. And then while they're alone on the ship, Riker pulls out a phaser and stuns Kira really quick. Okay? And then Riker grabs his sideburns and like peels them off to reveal that he wasn't actually Commander Will Riker. He was a clone created by the transporter named Tom Riker, and him peeling off his sideburns revealed that. And I'm like, why couldn't Tom Riker had just grown out real sideburns? Like, I don't understand why he had to wear the fake sideburns. And then he's like, ha 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 ha, who would have thought? Who'd have thunk? Who'da thinking of it? If I ever get to ask a question at a Star Trek panel, I've actually been to a panel with Jonathan Frakes, but I was too shy to ask the question. But that's the question I would want to ask. Like, what were they thinking? I'd play it here, but it would get flagged, and I don't feel like doing that. Finally, the bots are leaving. Oh my god, it stresses me out. The bots are shit. Whoever's doing it is a total cunt. A malicious cunt. Yeah, they drank so many Coco no-nos that they thought the sideburns thing was a good idea. I got that Chris Chan shit stuck in my head. But that wasn't Riker. That was Tom. That was Riker. It was Tom Riker, not Will Riker. Black Spock. The whole Tuvix episode was crazy. I liked Tuvok. I liked the Tuvok character. I did not like Neelix, so you take a character I like and mix it with a character I despise. I was not quite happy with that. I was not very happy with that and the way that went. Nevok or Tuvix. DS9 is by far the best. You know what? I shouldn't say by far. DS9 is better. Obviously, this is subjective. There's plenty of people that like the original Star Trek too. But I would say Deep Space Nine was better. I like it better. The story is more deep, and there's a lot more thought from the first episode to the last episode put into it. Probably because when The Next Generation came out, they didn't think it was going to last that long. Like Patrick Stewart has said this in multiple interviews that he didn't expect it to last more than 2 seasons. Even his agent told him that it just probably wasn't going to, because he had to move to the States permanently, or at least for the foreseeable future, to take up this job. Yeah, watch DS9. It's a little slow at first. You have to get through the first couple seasons, and then they really do a good job building these characters, and then they bring in some familiar characters too. I mean, right off the bat, O'Brien from The Next Generation is one of the main characters on Deep Space Nine, so that's cool. I always liked his character. And then I'm sure like eventually Worf becomes a cast member. So like there's some crossover. Picard is in the first episode of DS9 only for a short bit. It's weird that those shows ran they had some crossover years. The last few seasons of Next Generation ran the same time as the first few of DS9. Well, they didn't think TNG would last because they thought the fan base of TOS wouldn't like it and wouldn't accept it. A bald British guy as the captain. He was so different from Kirk. And there was no Spock. There was no... Data's the closest thing to like a Spock-like character, but still very different. There was just so many differences, and a lot of people was like, what is this? This isn't Star Trek. But surprisingly enough, it was popular. Enough of the old fan base liked it, and enough new people embraced it. Voyager was okay. Be gone, bot. Be gone, bot. Oh. All right. So is anyone gonna contribute the $10.50 or just a $5 or $2? It'll add up if you want to help out. I watched Star Trek Picard. I joked around about it a lot because I was like trolling, pretending to like it when it was obviously the first 2 seasons were shit. The third season is, I mean, the third season wasn't amazing or anything, but it's probably what all 3 seasons should have been. They should have like stretched out season 3 and made it like that. The original cast back on their ship. There was a lot of shit that didn't make sense. But, yeah. What can you do? It was like almost exactly an hour and a half of botting from the bot losers. I can only imagine the psychological profile of someone who does something like that. Insanely pathetic. It's like a drive-by shooting. It's a cowardly way to fuck with somebody. Oh shit! I have this. This I didn't get to this in the last episode. It's a Senator Tammy Baldwin asking Linda McMahon about when there was like a sexual abuse scandal in WWE. The one back in the 80s, they called it the Ring Boy scandal.
Baldwin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And before I start my questions, just wanted to put some studies in the record. Recent research studies of private school vouchers in Louisiana, Indiana, Ohio, and Washington, D.C. showed that students who used these vouchers performed worse academically than their public school peers. I ask unanimous consent to enter into the record those 4 studies that show private school vouchers have a negative impact on student achievement.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mrs. McMahon, I appreciated the opportunity to meet with you last month, and I believe in giving all the president's nominees a fair shake. That's what the people of Wisconsin expect from me, and I look forward to hearing more about your approach to running the Department of Education if confirmed. Mrs. McMahon, since 1972, Title IX has been a critical tool in ensuring that all students are protected from sex-based discrimination in federally funded education programs. We briefly discussed Title
She leads her into a corner here.
IX in our meeting, but I'd like to ask you a series of yes or no questions to get into a little bit more detail here. So yes or no, do you believe that Title IX should be enforced to protect students from sexual harassment and sexual assault?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe that sexual harassment that is severe should be prohibited under Title IX?
I think sexual harassment should be prohibited in any case.
Thank you. Do you believe that sexual harassment that is pervasive should be prohibited by Title IX?
Yes.
Do you believe that harassment that is either severe or pervasive should be prohibited under Title IX?
I don't believe there should be any acceptance of sexual harassment, Senator.
Great. Because I'm glad you actually agree with President Trump's efforts during his first term to narrow what qualifies as sexual harassment under Title IX. His guidance said that sexual harassment had to be severe and pervasive. And I hope that you will take your position and press for that to be the law. But right now, the Title IX is limited to sexual harassment that is severe and pervasive, not severe or pervasive. Yes or no, if an assault occurs between 2 students, but it happens off campus, do you think the school should have the ability to investigate that matter?
I think the school should investigate that matter, and I believe under the regulations today, and I could be corrected on that, that they are obligated to investigate.
Okay, and do you believe that the school then, after investigation, should have the ability to take actions regarding an incident that occurs off campus?
Yes, I think the school should be required to take those actions and to investigate and to notify the parties that are involved, and that so that both sides of the equation can have due process.
I appreciate your answer. It is not entirely clear at this matter, at this time, that the incidents would not only be investigated but adjudicated as to the school's adjudication rules. And the problem with that, as I'm sure you're well aware, is that you would have the potential of a victim of sexual assault facing the potential of attending class with their perpetrator. You know, despite how much this administration likes to talk about protecting women and girls, the actions have not matched the rhetoric. And so I think instead of actually protecting women and girls, this administration is not making school a safer place.
She brings up the WWE shit in a second here. I think it was a callback to the whole Pat Patterson thing.
Place for anyone while using this topic as a way to fearmonger and demonize others. Mrs. McMahon, you have been named in a lawsuit which alleges that you and your husband allowed for systemic and pervasive abuse of underage children to persist in your business for years. It is an ongoing lawsuit, and it alleges that you rehired a known sexual predator, and you felt it was sufficient to simply direct him to steer clear of children. If confirmed, you will be responsible with overseeing the Department of Education Office of Civil Rights, charged with ensuring equal access to education through vigorous enforcement of civil rights laws. I am so concerned about whether sexual assault survivors on campus can trust you to support them.
Thank you, Senator. They certainly can trust me to support them. I have a granddaughter that is now in college. I have 2 grandsons who are in college. And I have a deep commitment of understanding of how I would feel if any of them were involved in sexual harassment or accused of sexual harassment. You have my absolute commitment that I will uphold and protect those investigations to make sure that those students are treated fairly on both sides.
Mrs. McMahon, we met shortly after a shooting at...
You're a minute over.
Oh, I will submit this question for the record. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator.
All right. That was the only time I think any of the WWE stuff really came up in this hearing that I'm aware of. So I thought that was rather interesting. Well, I don't know if we're going to get to that final shot. I don't know. Who was the guy? Either Pat Patterson or let me see. What was the other guy's name? I think it's Terry Garvin, I think. Terry Garvin. It was either Terry Garvin or Pat Patterson. He's also known for his role in the Ring Boy scandal, a case of sexual harassment in 1992 that led to the end of his employment. Okay, so he got fired and didn't come back. So they're probably talking about Pat Patterson because Pat Patterson came back. Phillips, Terry Garvin, and temporarily Pat Patterson. Okay, yeah, so they are talking about Pat Patterson. Defenders of Pat Patterson will say he didn't actually do any of that and he was unfairly targeted because he was gay. And yeah, I mean, you can look it up. It's the Ring Boy scandal. There was a whole episode of Phil Donahue's show back in the 80s where they interview Vince McMahon about it. But yeah, it was called the Ring Boy scandal because they used to hire like teenagers, like high school and middle school boys. They would hire them to come in and help set up the ring. And that way they didn't have to pay anyone to set up the ring because all these kids wanted to be there to meet the wrestlers. And it was cool, like pretty cool that, you know, that they got to help set up the show and everything. So, you can read about it here. I don't know how much of it's true. It was never, I don't even know. I don't know if it got settled or what happened. It's gross. I don't like reading about it. There's a whole joke about like the Ring Boys were referred to as the cream team. And there's that famous wrestling interview with Violent J, the guys from ICP. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This is actually a funny clip. Because they're like, here it is. I'll show it to you really quick. Oh, he was like, ah! I thought that was funny. His reaction. Ah! Then I won't have to tell you, it was the kids who set up the ring. Ah! So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I will be back tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. So I'll see you guys then. I hope you have a good night. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.